All right, so this one took me a while to make a response, but it was I came across oh, sorry, just woke up. I came across Sophia's channel, which is Dominican TV Land. Her new videos and stuff like that, and I was listening to it. It's actually I really like her because she have some really good content and stuff, and we actually did a an interview not too long ago. And on this one, she was talking about Antonio's channel, which is another YouTuber that pretty much he's like I hate calling people other people racist, right? But this dude, I I probably want to put that label on him, you know, and he's he's an ignorant fool, right? I'm not gonna deny it. He's an ignorant fool. However, the way though, I mean, one of the reasons me and Sophia disagree is because Sophia thinks that his channel should have been taken down a long time ago. But let me play this clip real quick. Mm, I agree. Mm. So basically, here's the reason why I don't think that nobody's channel should be shut down, unless you are blatantly advocating for violence on another human being, which is already illegal. So if you're not breaking the law and stuff like that, such as in inciting violence or posting illegal stuff, then yeah, I don't think no one's channel should be taken away from YouTube and or any public platform. However, I understand YouTube is a private company. Um, they do what they need to do in order to make money. I get that part. So like, I commented on down below, and then which I said hold on, let me just enlarge it a little bit more. Yeah. All right. I disagree with his idea must be suppressed. Freedom of speech also goes for the bad ideas. I totally understand your perspective, but hear me out. Those with that type of mentality is best that they expose themselves. Bologna limit their own opportunities and advancement in life. Say that he has his own business or getting into a high pay position. Once people are aware of individuals like him, the business reputation gets damaged. So as an employer, I wouldn't hire him. I would have fired him if I come across a video like his. Or if I'm a customer, I go to a business and he works there, I will take my money elsewhere. So at the end, it's always best to let idiots expose themselves. Our job is to provide a better example to the next generation, so they don't end up like this guy. Do you disagree? So, and Digital Durante, he asked me, I disagree that his idea must be suppressed. Then you continue by giving an example of him being socially and economically hit for his idea. Do you believe that people should be able to express themselves or not? Here's what I mean by this, right? Someone can express themselves however they want. However, I don't have to support them while they are expressing those bad ideas. So we live in the world of ideology, and ideas comes, ideas with action then creates reality. So if I don't agree with your idea, then I'm not gonna give you that support which will actually make your idea comes a reality. And then as far as why do you think out of these big companies, right? Why do you think they're so keen on having like a good image for the public? Because they know that any bad press can result to them losing a lot of money. You know, do you think do you think Nike advertised the fact that they have a lot of sweatshops in China while they're preaching about this whole oh, we here for the, to help people, the freedom, blah blah blah. No. So it's all about their image. So they have to try to convince us that they are a good moral company, even though they have like sweatshops and all this shit. Same as all these big companies, right? So from the microcosm, from when you scale it down to individual, it is the same thing. In order for us to function in the world, we have to learn how to navigate with our action, with our behavior. So there are certain people that I might not like, but if I am, you know, making, doing this and all this shit, there are certain things that I might not, you know, I might not express to them the way I would, you know, really express it to them. So what I mean by this is like, say for example, Michael Jordan was who said this once when they asked him, well, why don't you why don't you speak out on certain issues and certain political issues and shit like that? And then one of the things he said, he's like, Republicans buy shoes too. So that's why you don't hear Michael Jordan and all these other woke shit, Trump this, Trump that. Look, he's trying to make money, right? However, I mean, when you express yourself in certain ways and on a public platform such as YouTube, right? You show your bigotry. You show how much you hate a certain group of people. Then every time you do that, you then cut away part of business opportunities, you know and which is what I'm trying to say is like, it's not about suppressing his ideas. I actually want his ideas to be out there, because if I'm dealing with someone, I'd rather know off the bat what type of person you are. And if you show me your true color, then it's up to me now. The decision now is up to me to whether or not I should deal with you. And then if somebody asks me about you, be like, hey, what do you think of this guy? Right? And I'm like, I don't like him. And here's the reason why. A, B, C, and D. Right? So it's not about like, it's no longer about you guessing or having to lie on an individual. It's about the individual putting his ideas out there. And then when when you expressing yourself why you don't think this person is a good person, then you actually have the proof to express why you think he's not a good person. This is what he said, this is what he did, and you put the exhibition out there straight from the horse's mouth. All right, that is one thing. So it's not about suppressing or have me, or what you call it, how you put it. Then you continue by giving an example of him being socially and economically hit for his ideas. So we're not the one doing that. He's the one doing that to himself. So all we're doing is actually allowing him to commit social suicide. Right? Nobody's doing that for him. He is. And people like Antonio, so what tend to occur is that they end up putting themselves in a box to which the only people they get to deal with are those who are as radical as he is on his ideology, as dogmatic as he is. So then he is limited. It's better than that than when you actually don't even allow him to express himself at all. And then these type of folks are now driven underground, and then now you don't know what the fuck they're up to. Right? That is one aspect. Now, the second part is this. When you try to cut down the speech of people that you don't like, especially those you don't like, you are also now putting your own free speech on a chopping block. So because freedom of speech, or the First Amendment, the right to express yourself, right? Freedom of speech is there especially for ideas for the people that you don't like. So then if someone have a bad idea, right? And you now have to combat his idea in order to show in the public sphere who has the more intellectual prowess to express themselves of the best idea, because the best ideas are the things that move forward. The bad ideas only short lived. um Here's also another thing, right? Let's say that you deplatform you start to deplatform people that say things that you don't like, right? I'll give you an example. A lot of these alphabet people, right? These alphabet group, what they started doing, they were very vocal about hate speech, right? They were going after YouTubers. They were going like they will try to cancel a whole bunch of YouTubers, saying that, well, this person is hateful, this person is saying that. So then every time a video is removed for saying the word gay or homosexual, a whole bunch of shit, this video has been removed because it was considered it fall under the guideline of hate speech, right? So then the algorithm learn from the manual removal of the YouTube workers, right? So let's say that, okay, I work for YouTube, and then I check a video, and then I removed it because he said the content creator said some word like gay, fag, or whatever the case may be, right? So then I removed it. So then I just thought the algorithm for next time remove any videos that have the word gay, that have the word so and so. So now what do you think start happening? So what starts to occur is the algorithm now starts to remove content from gay people themselves. Because if you say that in speech and shit like that, so automatically, boom, it's a red flag. So then the same people that was advocating for limiting the speech of quote unquote hateful people or far right or whatever the case may be, or those who disagree with their ideology, end up suppressing themselves on the long run. So then they start complaining to YouTube like, hey, why is my content being demonetized? Are you against gay people? So now YouTube is like, no, I'm not. You see me waving the rainbow flag? What the hell's going on? Right? So, so now what also happens? So YouTube have to hire a whole bunch of people to then look over content to approve them or disapprove them, which actually now create more of a human bias. So what is worse now is expensive to hire a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of staff to go through all these videos and shit. So then they go to the cheaper route. So what they do, so they start cutting the funds from content creators. That's why they're doing a whole bunch of demonetization. They're looking for a reason why they should not they should not pay YouTubers for their content, right? So that is one aspect to cut off, to cut off the fat. And the second way they did that, they now started to hire people from other countries, third world countries or whatever the case may be, which those countries are homophobic. So then what happened is the more YouTube hire people from outside of the Western sphere, right? They hire people from third world countries, the more gay content gets suppressed. Now, had they keep their mouth shut just from the get-go, from the start, none of that shit would have happened. All they had to do is, okay, you don't like gay people, fine, but now I'm gonna provide my own theses on why you're wrong. And yeah, it can be frustrating. It can beat it. Sometimes you see some motherfuckers be like, God damn, why the fuck you here? And I get the frustration. I get it. But you gotta accept the good with the bad. If someone is coming to your platform, that's your house, right? So then, yeah, you have the right to kick him out, whatever the case may be, because that's your little space right here. You decide who comes and who goes. if you have a troll in there that's giving, try to, you know, talking shit to you and all that shit, and then you're like, I'm tired of you. You no longer welcome in my house. That's different versus YouTube is like a country, or should I say big city, right? So then you're trying to exile people out of YouTube completely. And this is where I think like it might come back and bite you in the ass. You know? So this was my perspective on the matter. When you try to limit the speech of other people, especially on their own channel, then what you end up doing on the long run, you end up suppressing your own speech as well. Because let's say that, oh no, Antonio's racist, right? Or to a degree he is. But let's say that, okay, black people don't like when white people say the N-word, right? But nobody listens to the N-word in black people. So then what happened when you ban white people from saying the N-word, but black people continue to say the N-word? So the algorithm doesn't see color. So now you're gonna have black people say like, "What the fuck, yo? Why they cutting off my thing, man? YouTube is racist." No, it's not. That's because you say more racist things than the people that you complain that are saying racist things. That's it. So we have to look at things from the long run. Okay, if I do this, how would it affect me 10 steps down the line? And that's why I think I sided with Kim by saying that Antonio's channel should not be the platform. He should stay on YouTube where people can keep an eye on him and actually kind of record the saga of a racist troll or something like that, from the rise to the fall, because they all fall. But if we don't know what happened to him, if you don't know what's going on, he probably could have freaking, I don't know. But still, it creates good content. And as far as him reaching out the younger generation or whatnot, then this is where our ideology comes in. And if our ideology is more superior than his, then we don't have to worry about this shit, are we? Because the world is made of ideas, right? And we don't have to support bad ideas. This is the reply to Digital Dwarf. Yes, you are free to express yourself, to say whatever you want to say. However, people don't have to support you in your endeavor. They don't have to support you to make your pocket grow. Because we are all, as individual, we are all we are all a corporation. But anyway, so I'm gonna keep it like this. This is Arbanaka. Share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.